Hey guys, this is Raina on Rap Talk with Only the Tree, and tonight we have AB Official here to talk about his album, which is dropping September 4th, called True. The studio album. What's going on, AB?
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Hey, not bad. So tell us a bit about what the album is about.
Well, as the title says, the title of the album is Truth, yeah, and it's basically it's my story from as early as I can go back to where I'm at now, and like the music is gonna represent my story. Like each song, in like if you listen to the album in sequence, it's gonna be like the story from like as close to birth as I can remember, and the early stuff I went through to where I'm at today, or to at least where I'm at when the album comes out.
Ah, step by step, so it's going in order of your life. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. When I finalize the track list, it's gonna be like a story, and then the story is truth. It's like this is what I did when this happened, this event, and then this event led to that, and then to where we are now.
And so how long did it take to make an album like that?
I've been at it, well, like seriously at it for like maybe about 4 or 5 months. I've sat down and I've had the music. Some of the music's been made for like a year, year and a half. But to really sit there and think, hang on a minute, it's been maybe about 4 or 5 months of thinking like, right, let's sequence it. What have we missed out? What can we go back and like, hang on a minute, we missed a chapter there. Let's put that in. So it's been like 4 or 5 months of solid. Right now, the album's coming out in September. So we're dedicated to putting it together now. So it's been about 4 or 5 months of solid like hard work, sequencing it, getting all the It's like a book in my head. It's like a book, and I think to myself, right, chapter one is done. That's my birth and what I went through as a kid, and then like chapter two is like my teens and all that, and
Well, it is a
yeah, and then by the end of the album, you're gonna hopefully know me enough to think I like this guy or I don't like this guy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You'll know the authentic truth of what I've gone through.
And where your music comes from.
Yeah, yeah, and like you'll hear probably influence in the songs. Like you'll probably be able to tell like who influenced me or who like I've listened to because of some of the styles of music and things like that.
Well, this actually isn't your first album drop, is it? Because your first mixtape drop was in 2013 called War and Peace.
It was, yeah. My first mixtape was War and Peace in 2013. See, back in the day, I used to go by ID, as in identification.
Oh, okay. So this AB official wasn't always your name.
No, AB is my initials, so AB is like who
Yep.
should have been from the start, but I didn't want to be, it was like ID was like I said, identification.
Yeah. So
The first bars I ever wrote were like, yo, am I the identification, dropping bombs all across the nation? I'm like hyperinflation, I know how to rise. I don't need to go down the street with a disguise and stuff like that. So ID was like, so when ID dropped the mixtape, it was called Ready for War, which I never finished it. So I put that on the back burner. I thought, no, do you know what? AB fits me more because it's my initials, it's who I am. From the Ready for War, we dropped War and Peace, and that was actually a mixtape that we actually got out there, and we went from that. And yeah, that was like so long ago now.
wow. So from 2013. So you've been doing this a while now. So how long has this been going on?
Oh, I've been into rap music now for about 27, 28 years. I mean, like,
Wow. Yeah. The lack is for.
yeah, I go back as far as like the Eminem, the Slim Shady LP, and as far back as like when Eminem first came on the scene. But I don't know how familiar you guys in Australia are with the band Five. Yeah, you know the
Yeah.
Poets.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Well, I always liked
That
their
was very
music.
popular with me when I was a teenager.
Oh, right, well, yeah. So I always liked their music, but I always liked the parts where they had the little raps. I thought, I wonder if I could learn that.
I did too. Because like,
Like, yeah, like wiggy wiggy, I'm getting jiggy. Open up the door, got the keys to the sea. Let alone, and then all of a sudden you get this like, whoa, what was that? That was sick.
yeah. And it revs you up. Yeah.
But then Eminem came out and my life changed like boom, because like he had his bad relationship with his mom, which as like I didn't have the best relationship with my mom, and we connected. I've never met the guy, and I don't know him, but
And so you grew up with your grandparents, yes?
yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so not having that relationship with your mum drew you closer to your grandparents. But in saying that, you also had that relation with his music because of the relationship breakdown.
Yeah, it was like he didn't have, but I mean, he didn't even have his grandparents to fall back on. At least I had that emotional, like,
You had the support. You know, that.
you know what I mean? He had nothing. I mean, he got kicked out of school, and at least I had something or someone rather to bring me up rather than do it
So now your song Angel Wings, which is pretty deep. And you can see there's a lot of pain in the words that you've written there. What's the story behind Angel Wings? Clearly, it's a loss and it's something you feel very close to you.
Yeah, Angel Wings came about. It was well, I say happy accident. My mum passed away in 2022. And like I say, we didn't have the best relationship in that. But she passed away, and me and my sister, we don't really get on either. So we were like, what we gonna do about music? We couldn't even agree on the music for my mum's funeral. And I thought, right, hang on a minute, I'll do this myself. So I went out to the shop, and I was at the shop like 5 minutes. And I was on the street and I had my phone in my hand and I thought, May 29th, my mum died May 29th. And I got like a lump in my throat, I'm getting it now. I got like a lump in my throat and I was like, my granddad passed away May 29th, 13 years prior to that. Something in this day.
Yeah.
And then I just wrote the first couple of bars, which is May 29th to you is probably just a date. Because to the average person, if you say, oh, what happened on May 29th, they'll be like,
May 29th to you is probably just a date, but to me it's something.
years apart on the same day.
Yeah, that's the terrible.
From that, like, May 29th to you is probably just a date, but to me it's something I can never seem to escape.
No.
Yeah, every
May
bad thing that
29th
happens
to
seems to
you
come
is
around on
probably
that day.
just a date.
Wow.
To me, it's something
That
I
makes
can
it kind
never
of
seem
scary
to
for,
escape.
when you're coming up to May, of each year, you'd be kind of nervous on that, wouldn't you?
2022,
What
it came back around to say fuck.
Yeah, that's the
From that, like, May 29th to you is probably just a date, but to me it's something I can never seem to escape.
No, well, that day is.
Yeah, every bad thing that happens seems to come around on that day.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, which is why I think this year, I mean, I went through, I just came out of hospital like 2 days ago from like a really horrible, I had sepsis and I was almost dead before Christmas, and it was like, yo, the music has to go now. We need to do this now.
Yeah, you've survived.
You've survived that for a reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't have survived it. I mean, a lot of people die from sepsis and stuff, and it's horrible.
Yeah, so they actually do. There is a lot of people.
That's it. So I'm here now, and I'm like, yo, the music is going now. We're ready to go, and now this is why 2026 is the time to get it out there and get the music going.
Yeah, that's right. So have you had any involvement in, like any underground projects or any programs that are going ahead?
I'm working with a guy from Australia actually. He's called Skitscat, right? He's a rapper. We're gonna do a collaboration project together. We've been talking like online and stuff, so we're working on songs now. We're gonna be called the Commonwealth Commandos, right? So we're both in the Commonwealth, so we were thinking, what can we call ourselves? Because like, I'm in the UK, he's in Brisbane, and it's like, yo, we'll be the Commonwealth Commandos, and we're already working on stuff to do a joint project. So,
Wow, I would love to actually do a joint podcast with you two if you can get him on board.
yeah, I can definitely see if he's up for it, man. And we can definitely, because we're working on a project that's going to be called the Commonwealth Commandos World Domination. So,
That sounds pretty cool.
first, get our solo albums out there,
Yep, get on.
ourselves out there first, and then we're going to come together and do the joint project. I'm looking forward to it, though, because we're both dedicated, we both want to do this, and it's great.
No, and it's really good too that I think with the technology that we have these days that you're able to collab.
You don't have to like meet, you can FaceTime, you can do what we're doing, you know what I mean? And it's like you can do the same thing, you can send verses, you can.
Do you think, obviously, well, with social media and that, even though it makes it easier in a way to sort of get yourself out there, get yourself working with, others around the world and stuff, that is a plus. But I suppose with anything there comes pros and cons, right? So do you think it's a little bit harder too because of the hate that comes with it?
I'm a unique person in the sense that I look at hate in a way that, look, if you hate me or you hate my music, fine. But that person doesn't. You know what I mean? If you've got an opinion, it's like, cool. Say your piece. You're on the internet. You're allowed. Type it, whatever. I tend not to let hate bother me because if I did, I would probably never put out another song. And I think to myself, yo, all right, one person hated it, but five people liked it, six people, or if nobody likes it, cool. I like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, it's a good attitude to have.
I don't do music for people. I want the people to like it. Of course I do, because we all do. That's why we do it. We want people to hear it and like it and resonate with it. But if you don't, that's cool.
You're not making the music for likes and follows. You're making it because you love the music and you want to get it out.
That's it. I want people to hear my story for A, so I can get it out for myself, get it off my chest, and B, maybe there's one person, two people out there that resonate with it, and it gets them through the day.
Yeah, that's right. And especially with, I think mental health being such a big problem everywhere. People rely on music, and when they can relate to a song and when they can feel that, yeah, connection.
That's it. Mental health isn't like localized to Australia or the UK. It's a global thing, and not to be like one of those people, but with men especially, we don't talk a lot about it. So it's like if I can say something and I can help one person out of a dark place or out of feeling like I don't want to go on anymore. Because I mean, I've had really bad as like the song Hope on my channel is going to be on the album. I put that song out and I stopped believing it myself, and I was like, yo, you literally tell people if you have nothing else, you have hope. So why stop believing it? It's like when the album comes out, I've got all these like hopes that I hope like people like it, I hope people listen to it. But if they don't, I made an album. You know what I mean? I made an album.
Yeah, that's right. That's good because it's not going to stop you from pushing forward.
Oh no, like if album one comes out and people are like, I didn't like that album, you made that album two though, so see what's coming next.
Yeah. Just hitting back with how many albums do you have?
That's it. It's like, yo, I put out an album. What did you do? You know what I mean? I don't have plaques on the wall. I don't have my name on, but I have people that want to collaborate. So people clearly like what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, otherwise, I'd just be sat here still making songs from my phone.
Well, you look at the range of, music genres that we actually have. We have that amount of, the different types of music for a reason because you have some people that enjoy country, some people enjoy rap, some people enjoy pop. I used to play rap in my grandfather's house. The first thing you would say was, turn that bloody shit off.
My granddad loved it, but my grandma, she was like, what is that? That's just racket. That's just noise. Can you turn that shit down? I can't even understand what they're fucking saying. How can you? I'm like, yo, just sit down and listen to it. Yeah, my granddad, he loved country music like Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, all them people, but he still resonated with some of the rap songs because he was like, yo, they're telling you like a powerful story and that, and.
My grandparents had a problem with my rap music because I was a big Tupac fan. And so it was kind of like a whole lot of fuck the world, shoot up with AKs, I hate bitching, fire. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. I don't think my grandfather really enjoyed those lyrics, but then Eminem came along and the lyrics just went from, obscene to just horrendously obscene.
Yeah, don't worry, Daddy made a nice bed for mommy at the bottom of the list. Like, yo.
I'm going to stop you right there. It's funny that you say that in those lyrics about Eminem, about the lake and about mummies in the lake. You have something sort of similar, which I got an Eminem vibe from, which was the whole eat and liver like it's chicken. And can you explain that song to me?
Yeah, there's a song, it's called, It's All Just Fun and Games, and, right, okay, so it goes, don't make me have to slap you, make you call me the Messiah, chop your body up and stick it in the air fryer. You think it's funny, you actually think I'm kidding. I'll cook your fucking liver the same way I cook my chicken. Dip it in the chili sauce, sounds so finger licking, necrophiliac shit. If you think, might stick my dick in a meal and a fuck, that's what I call double dipping. So much of your body won't have any trouble picking. And it's like some of these bars.
Wow.
That's not truth, that's just bars. So, funnily enough, actually, when Truth drops September 4th, we're going straight into the next album. So this is an exclusive. It's going to be called The King of Carlisle City. It's just going to be like a real rap, like bars, not like story, not like just proper like bars like that.
Okay, so you're dropping the poetry sort of, content and sort of hidden straight into hard rap.
Yeah, I'm giving you the truth to know that this guy has a story to tell and there's a real person behind the pain. But then, you want a rap album, okay? Here's a rap album.
Righto, so the King of Carlisle. Are we going to look forward to songs that are sort of like the, Messiah, yeah.
Yeah, the King of Carlisle City is just gonna be straight like whatever the craziest or like raw. Yeah, it's not gonna be my mom died, my dad. It's gonna be I'll cook your fucking liver the same way I cook my chicken.
Yeah. All right, so we've got that to look forward to on the next album, guys. You got to stay tuned for that one.
When that album drops, you're gonna think, is that the set? Like, what is going on?
So, King of Carlisle. So you're from Carlisle in the UK. So tell me what that was like growing up as a kid.
Well, it's funny because it's like it's not rough, but like I grew up with like a circle of friends where they do like smoke weed, they would take pills, coke, and all the drug stuff that was the cool thing to do in that like 2000s, 90s sort of time. And funnily enough, Eminem is like he is to me, he is the rap god. And I've never taken pills. I've never, which is why in my songs you never hear me say, oh, you know, I smoked weed when I was like a kid. I didn't do any of that. So I grew up around it. Like I said, my mom died of a drugs overdose. My dad was in and out of prison for various drugs and like fight, like crime, like stuff like that.
Yeah, you definitely had the life, that's for sure.
I've even been tempted to say like, oh yeah, I want to smoke a joint, or I want to like, you know what I mean? I would never judge anyone who smokes weed or anyone who takes drugs because we're all about demons, right? I mean, my mental health is fucked. Like, you know, it's like I'm not great upstairs, man. My head's a mess, but
I think these days it's hard to find someone that isn't suffering with some sort of mental illness.
that's it. So if you take drugs, I'm not gonna sit there and like, oh, you're a junkie and you deserve to. No, you've got your demons, you've got your issues, and I hope that if you hear my music, maybe you'll think, hang on a minute, there is another option, there is another way we can go with this, and
And maybe a little hurt. That
one person to be, you know. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm better than you because I don't smoke weed, or I'm better than you because I don't take. I'm better than nobody. I'm just me. I'm just AB from Carlisle City. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get my music out there and people to hear it, and it make a difference for them because it already made a difference for me because writing the songs kept me alive. Because if I didn't write about that pain, I would have kept feeling that pain, and I didn't want to feel that pain anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Wizzy, you're a pretty good guy over here at Only the Tree. So we definitely appreciate you letting us dig into your personal life tonight too. I know it's kind of hard and confronting sometimes to, talk about those things, but you've let us do that.
It's all gonna be on the album anyway. When Truth comes out, you're gonna know my mom died. You're gonna know that we didn't have the best relationship. Because I even say it on Angel Wings. Look, I never said it while you lived, but Mama, I love you. That's one of the lines. Because it's like I never said it while she was alive, but of course I love my mom.
Oh, cool. Every life.
She's the reason I'm alive today.
Yeah.
And my dad, there's a song on the album I haven't released yet. It's called Why, and basically it's like because my dad now has got this wife, he's got these kids, and it's like, yo, I was your firstborn son. Why not me? Is it because of like disabilities I've had and I can't play football and whatever? It's like, yo, dad, like why? I'm your firstborn. That shouldn't matter. I mean, like I've only got one daughter. I've only got one, and she's like my absolute. You know what I mean? I would lay down and I would die before I would ever be out of my daughter's life, in the sense that I would never want my daughter to think, why did my daddy not want me? Or why doesn't, you know what I mean? But I literally,
So how old is your daughter?
she's 6.5. But yeah, so that's why when I did my greatest creation, it was like, because she, you know what I mean? Like, this album, of course this album is special to me, and it's going to be a body of work that I'm proud of, and I hope the work, but nothing tops my daughter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Well, of course, your children come first always. I'm a mother myself, I know. That's just something that's just built into us.
If the music takes off and I make millions, right? I don't want it. Let's just get it. I don't want millions. I don't care.
Do you have a good relationship with your daughter? Do you see her often?
It's been a complicated couple of years, but I haven't seen her for about a year now. But I know that I will see her again, and I will get to a point where she knew that Daddy hung on, regardless of what Daddy, because she's too young to understand now what I'm going through and everything that I'm dealing with.
Keep writing nice songs about her and she'll hear them one day.
That's it, and she shouldn't have to know. You know what I mean? She's too young. I mean,
No, it's a sad reality, but I mean,
all she needs to know at the most is Daddy ain't well right now, but he's gonna get better, and I'm still gonna, regardless of whatever happens, and I can put it out there now. I want her to know that I'm not gonna do anything to myself. As low as I feel, and as mentally low as I feel, my music is gonna resonate with someone. Like you guys, you've heard some of it, and it's hitting. It is actually making the point. Is getting. I mean, it's global.
well, with the amount of songs that you already have actually on your channel, there's at least one or two songs that somebody can jump on and relate to, because there's so many different real life struggles in so many of them that you go, oh, shoot, hang on, that's me, that's it. Or, as you've heard.
It's called Stop This Pain. It's on the channel. I don't know if it's basically there's lines on there and it's a list and it starts like basically like a list of people and it's like it's no secret if you could see me you'd see I'm lonely and every time I close my eyes I pray can I be Kobe. It might sound selfish and a little bit crazy, but if I can't be Kobe then at least let me be Swayze. I got a list. How about Tupac or Biggie? There's a pattern forming. I wonder how soon you'll get me. See, these are all dead people, right? And that song is basically about the breakdown of my marriage and not seeing my daughter. So it's like that.
Instantly, the minute I heard you say Kobe, at first I was like, okay, where's he going with this? And then you hit it with a Swayze, which, if everybody doesn't know, Patrick Swayze died of cancer. And then on to Tupac and Biggie. Obviously, you know Tupac and Biggie.
I'm so done with this hustle. How about you let me be Nipsey? Because after the last time you saw me, it's obvious you wouldn't miss me. That's about my wife, like.
Yeah, wow, doll. You got some deep lyrics, man. You got some deep lyrics.
Yeah, that's Stop This Pain. It's on the channel. It's gonna be on the album. So.
When did you decide to go? Like, were you just sitting there like one day and you've gone from writing poetry? Because clearly you write poetry, yes, but
Yeah, no.
you've gone, well, hold on a second. This is actually a song.
Well, it's funny because I was in the first instance. I was in English class and we was told to write a letter, and I ended up writing the whole like lyrics to Stan. And just subconsciously, I was like, "Dear Slim," or wrote you, and it was like, and then I would start writing like little like things like imagine one day if I picked up a knife, could I really put it to my throat and end my life? And just like two little lines, and I think because that's how I was feeling. And then I thought, hang on a minute, that's like a poetic. That's like it's like the song Hope. It's like imagine if you're hearing the last words ever that I spoke. In other words, this is a metaphorical suicide note. It's like I would always write my feelings down, and for some like reason it would just rhyme. So like if I pick up a knife, could I end my life? Would I do it tonight? No, that wouldn't be right. And I just sit in English class and I just write little things and like, it sounds crazy, but like when I was like 10 and 11, it'd be about like nature, like the trees and like, things outside and, things. And it would just be like, every time we would write like something in English, mine would always be poetic and be like, not even like, it would be like more subconsciously, like I would do it and I would realize, hang on a minute, you can maybe do something more with this. And then when people like Eminem came out and I thought, could I really do that? Could I turn like these 4 or 5 lines into a song of like a rap or whatever? I never once thought, oh, I can rap, I'm gonna be a rapper. But when I set my mind to it and I thought, no, I look at it now, people say to me, oh, I don't say what you want to do, I am a rapper, you know what I mean? It's not a job, it's my life.
Yeah, it's a passion.
I mean, it's like, if I'm famous or whatever, it doesn't matter, I am a rapper, that is what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, even like people like Eminem, you listen to him, he still tries to get away with saying stuff that he shouldn't say, but like, you listen to like, I don't know how like you are with like UK, like people like Stormzy and Dappy and people like over here that are like, they're telling their stories more, and it's like, I feel it because it's like, there was a period of time, as you'll know, being a hip hop head like myself, when rappers come out, it's like, I've got cars, I've got money, I've got girls, it's like every rapper was saying the same shit.
Yeah, it was
Like, they were killing the scene to me. It was like, there was a period of time when Eminem...
becoming a dime a dozen.
I couldn't listen to rappers anymore because it was like, you're all saying the same shit.
Yeah, so that's
That's when I really... It was around 2008, 2009 when I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going to start writing my shit down. And I didn't do anything with it all. And I recorded stuff and some stuff I probably lost. But there's a lot of stuff that, like the War and Peace mixtape, I listen to it now and I think, bro, that is tragic.
yeah.
It's bad, but it's how I felt at the time.
Yeah. No, I get it. So with the YouTube drop, you're going to have it not just on YouTube, it's going to be on SoundCloud, yes, on the 4th of September?
Yes, the album will be on SoundCloud, it will be on YouTube, and it will be on CD, which I'm going to start a website, which I'm not building yet until the album is done.
Okay, yep, so expect that in September as well, guys.
Yeah, for the old school people like yourself and like people who still... Because I think there's nothing better than a CD. You pick the album up, you can look at the artwork, you know what I mean? There's something about
Well, I'll definitely be buying a copy. I'm definitely keen to hear what's coming on the 4th of September, that's for sure. So everybody jump on YouTube. It's AB Official 1990. Check it out on the 4th of September. And stay tuned, subscribe to his channel, because not only have we got Truth dropping on September 4th, but we've also got a new album that's going to be crazy heavy and a big switch up from what he's used to. King of Carlisle, is it?
King of Carlisle City, yeah.
King of Carlisle City. So I'm keen to see that. So stay tuned, subscribe to his channel. Stay there, wait, because what he's got dropping is going to be absolutely absurd. So let's get these things.
Anyone, jump on. If you want to collaborate, let's go. Let's work. Let's, from like me and Skit Scat, the guy I was talking about, the project we're calling is, the whole album is called From Local to Global, because we both started in our respective cities, and now we're going worldwide. It's like we're going from local to global. And anyone who wants to jump on that album, like literally anyone from anywhere.
Oh, you've heard it there yourself, guys. Get in touch with AB Official. You can find him on Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud. Any other platforms I've forgotten there?
No, that's it for now. But once the album comes out, we're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be in your face. We're gonna be literally all over. You're gonna be sick of AB. You know what I'm saying?
No one will be sick of you. They'll be sitting there waiting for the next one to come. So
Well, that's the hope. That's the dream, man. So if you like what's out there, you're gonna love what's coming next.
we'll stay tuned for that. But thanks for hanging in there and staying tuned on our Rap Talk tonight. This has been Raina Cruz, AB Official from the UK. Everyone, check out his YouTube. September 4th, Truth is dropping. It's been really mad talking to sleep. You've got this. No razor. Appreciate you too. You're very welcome. Peace.